Hello, I'm here with Creeper and yeah, I have some questions and I hope you enjoy the video. So, thank you for your time. I'm scared. So, why punk and not country or pop?
Well, we have some country on this new record actually, but I feel we met in the punk scene. We met doing gigs. I was a promoter when I was a kid. I was a pot on punk bands, and we met. We were both playing in punk bands when we were kids. So.
Just playing the same shows and putting on shows, and just because there's quite a community-based punk scene in Southampton. Well, when we were younger, there was anyway.
Yeah.
And we just met each other through the scene.
I come from a classical music background. All these two reprobates.
Kind of opera singer or?
Yeah, I used to do opera, and I played the violin classically, and the piano I was classically trained as well. And then just was like, no, don't do that anymore. I just went on a tangent and bumped into these two.
So opera wasn't wild enough for you.
Hannah, give us a bit of class. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you involved in any charity projects?
Funnily, you should say that. I have been thinking recently about setting up not my own like charity company as such, but like a clothing line for depression and anxiety charities. Like all profits will go to them. This is the first time you two have.
Yeah, is this you pitching it to us?
Yeah, because I think that depression and anxiety is something that really is quite a big subject within the music scene that we're in, and it's something that we've all dealt with.
So you're looking to cash in on that, yeah?
Yes. Just and I just think that I kind of want to, I kind of want to do a little bit more. And I know that there's a lot of charities set up for that, and yeah, so that's my pitch to you two.
I think it's great.
Yeah, I don't know. But apart from that, like we don't really...
Well, we are looking to, with this new record, we have a song called I Choose to Live on the end of this record, the very last song on this new record of ours, and we have something in mind for that at the moment. I can't really say what it is at the moment because it's not fully sorted, but yeah, we will do shortly by the looks of things.
Yeah, and we've never had any direct involvement in terms of monetary value, but a lot of the time we have kids come to us that tend to open to us because they have they have no place to go, and we've
turned them in the direction of those charities.
Yeah, we give them direction because we're not trained professionals in any way, so we feel it's our responsibility to try and help as much as we can without overstepping boundaries.
Okay, but you're always willing to play charity projects?
Oh, we played lots of charity things before. We've done stuff like that before.
Yeah.
We just, I think you meant like in terms of our work with charities. But that was just something we're looking to do very soon, actually.
Yeah. So the guys are waiting for your requests, and I say hello to all the Instagrammers who are watching us live now. So if you have questions, we have Creeper here today. Just ask. So before I continue, you said new record. Just give us an update. New videos, new tour, new album. What's going on at the moment?
So yeah, it's a new record. It comes out in March on the 24th. It's called Eternity in Your Arms, and it looks like this. There is a trilogy of music videos, and we are doing a tour in March and April. In fact, the German shows are actually in April. So a headline tour to accompany this record. So it's on newest release on Roadrunner Records.
I don't know if they can see it now, but okay. So I was busy with the poster now. I wasn't present. So, but I think you know everything. So, do you have a very embarrassing or strange moment you had on tour, or something super funny?
Yeah, we have a lot of those.
Do we need to keep it PG, or because we have like the Congo incident? That was like a nice PG story.
The Congo incident. The Congo incident. We were playing a show in Bath in the UK, and it got a little bit hectic. Someone just went and threw their beer all over my keyboard. So I grabbed a towel, wiped it down without realising I'd taken it off the piano setting and put it on the bongo setting. And I was playing the show, I can't really hit the piano, but never mind. And then it got to a point where
It was just me and you,
It
wasn't
was
it?
just me and Will, and I came in with the piano. And thankfully, just before we started playing it, I went, oh no.
And it was like,
this is really. So I was quickly like,
That's funny.
yeah.
I ripped my jeans a lot when I was over here last, because I wear such tight jeans. They constantly rip the crotch and stuff, and like on the knees. And so I had to buy another pair of jeans. Then they ripped on the same tour. And so our tour manager just got some gaffer tape and just taped my crotch up. So I looked like I had like a nappy made out of
The pictures from that show are so funny. It looks like you're wearing like some wild sex.
I look like Crow, like, you know, where he's all held together with tape. But yeah.
We need these pictures.
Yeah.
We add them to the video.
Make them pop up.
Okay, that's funny. So maybe we should come to your next concert. So what kind of gossip would you like to read about the band or the band members?
Oh, well, what gossip? I mean, there's plenty already, isn't there? I guess. What would you like to know? I'd like to know some gossip about Ian's new little dog. He's got a new dog called Nancy.
Yeah,
And
it's
a little
pug.
Little pug.
Yeah, little pug.
She's really, really cute.
Why Nancy?
She's named after Nancy from The Craft. Do you know that movie? It's like
She's
a
a witch.
yeah, she's a witch.
Yeah.
It's like a dark teen movie about high school girls that join a witch coven, and one of them turns evil, and
You basically
she's
told
called
me
Nancy.
the entire plot.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, but yeah, basically she's named after an evil teenage witch.
I would like to see pictures of Ian walking Nancy around parks and you know, on the trains and things. That's with you and the dog. That's I like that. I like to see you and the dog. That's what I like.
Okay, and the most amazing gig you've ever had so far was at Bath?
No, was it?
Not for me personally. I know. Southampton Guild was pretty good. London Brixton was good.
Yeah, Brixton
I like
was.
Reading and Leeds Festival in the UK
Yeah.
are very good. We've been very lucky that we've had quite a few ones there. Like, we've been very cool.
It's hard to pinpoint one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all have your own special highlights.
Yeah.
Okay, the most interesting thing online at the moment for you and you and you.
The most interesting thing online.
Just,
What are you going to say?
it's not interesting, it's hilarious. There's this video of this like tiny little tortoise turtle thing, and this woman's like, oh, it's okay, I'm going to move you, and it's in the middle of the road, and it like runs down the road, and it falls off, it's fine, it lives, it falls off a bridge, and she lands in the water. I wish I could play it to you, but I can't, because there's quite a lot of swear words in it, but it's really funny. But that's my thing. Well, I wouldn't say it's very interesting, but it's hilarious.
Okay.
I think I've been liking all of the pictures of Donald Trump's little hands. With his tiny, you know how Donald Trump has got really tiny hands, and so when he's been swearing in, he's just got really tiny hands. I just think that's really funny. You know, of all the evil he's doing,
He's just a weird goblin.
He has weird little tiny hands. So.
I was literally going to say the same thing. All the memes about Donald Trump, just because he's trying to control the media and
He's kind of threatening the press. isn't he?
yeah. So having all these ridiculous memes about him all over the internet are just
it's
The
great.
bad lip reading video is of Donald Trump.
I just
amazing.
I think it's really great, and it's really important to make him seem less threatening than he is, because
Kind of strips him of his malice a little bit
exactly,
when you realise he's got really tiny hands.
And where do you find all this stuff? Do you spend a lot of time on YouTube or Instagram or
Well,
Facebook?
I love YouTube now.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah, I spend far too much time on Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, I just end up finding all these funny videos, and basically the relationship I have with my boyfriend is just tagging each other in these funny videos. And this turtle one is the best thing I've ever seen.
Stop going on about the turtle videos.
Okay, a question you'd like to answer but never been asked in an interview before.
That is a good
That's a
question,
great
isn't it?
question.
Wow. That's the one to beat today, I think.
Yeah.
So, what happened to be honest? God, that is a really good question.
I don't know.
I guess.
It would be
Because
quite
immediately I have to think of the question and then think of the answer.
Yeah, it's a clever question because it's like you just say one thing and then boom, we're all like...
Yeah. Okay.
It would be something quite serious, which would call for a really long-winded answer.
So you'd like to talk a lot on this. I don't know. What have we never been asked? I think we've been asked so many different times. Over the years, I've been asked so many things.
I always quite like being nice. It's not something that we've never been asked, but I always quite like it when people ask us about inspiration and what inspires us, and because I feel like that's a much more important thing to talk about than some of the other questions we get asked.
Oh, I know.
Are you going to go back to the turtle video?
No.
We've done it past.
I have never been asked what I wanted to be when I was little. I wanted to grow up. I was telling these guys this morning.
You were doing bouncer.
I wanted to be a bouncer or a car mechanic. And now I just look at myself, and although one time someone thought I was a bouncer because I was wearing this jacket, I stood outside a pub. Just stood outside the pub, and he was like, "Alright, mate, what time do you close?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you." And he was like, "Oh, do you not work on the door?" And I was like, "No, you couldn't stop you coming in."
I wanted to work in the co-op when I was a kid. And that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I said to my mum, "Can I work in the co-op when I grow up?" And actually, at one point, I watched Space Jam when the time that came out. I wanted to be a basketball player. My mum told me I wasn't tall enough.
I wanted to play slam ball. I wanted to be a slam ball player. You know, it's like the basketball with the trampolines.
It's a very YouTube game, though, isn't it?
It
looks fun.
Great.
I mean, me and Ian have been trampolining recently. We've been going to a trampoline park in our spare time. When everyone's at school and at work and stuff, the trampoline park is empty. So we've become quite good at trampolining now.
We didn't like the idea of the gym, so that was our exercise.
The gym is a little bit too masculine for
yeah.
But like the trampoline park, however, is a lot of fun.
Great.
There's a lot you can do there.
It's a good exercise too.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. There's a bit of cardio involved, I guess.
And fun, and car mechanic, so if the tool breaks, you
Yeah,
can fix it.
I'll be out there.
We're going,
Under the-
Anna, get downstairs.
under
Fix
the-
the tool myself.
Yeah, and the most spontaneous or strangest thing you've ever done?
Oh my god, there's
a lot.
So I think the strangest thing, we were on tour in our old band, and across from the venue there was a derelict office building, and it was about to be demolished, but all of the stuff was in there still, so like all the offices were up there, so we just broke in and smashed it all to bits. We just smashed the whole thing to bits. Because it was going to be demolished anyway, you know, we weren't being evil. But like it was a building with chairs and things, and there was like these big glass panels, kind of like that. And you can just throw a chair through there, because it don't matter, it's about to be demolished.
And we were picking up the fight, oh dude, the toilets.
Oh!
There's, you know, toilets, like ceramic toilets, we picked up a fire extinguisher and we were just smashing, shattering into a million pieces.
It was great, so that was really, really fun. It was really great. If you were angry, that's a lovely way to kind of dispel
Take out
that.
that anger, yeah.
Not that it's readily available all the time, that opportunity.
That was the past, now you use the trampoline.
Yeah, that's how I deal with my anger these days. I take it all out on the tramps. Ooh.
And yours?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did not forget you.
I'm not very spontaneous. Oh no. I don't know. What have I done that's really I know
Or
this.
something strange. Maybe.
I mean, I'm strange all the time, so.
Perfect.
I don't know. I can't think of anything at the moment.
I think that car journey that we were talking about yesterday was, I guess in hindsight, it's actually quite weird, but like in a worrying way. When I followed that guy back from London.
Oh yes, some guy cut Ian up on the motorway one time.
And you followed him. Or
Yeah.
I was in London, and I actually the beginning of the journey was quite a spontaneous thing. I just wanted to go down to South Bank because I think it's really pretty at night with all the lights. And we were down there. I was down there with a friend, and as we were driving out, a guy like cut me off on the road, and I just made it my mission to try and intimidate him by following him. I thought it was a really funny idea. So we would drive, and we'd get to a traffic light, we'd stop, and I realised he could see me, so I'd just put down my little like sunblock so he couldn't see my face. And I followed him for like 2 hours. We went all the way out of London, all the way up into Kent, and he tried to
Psychopathic.
he tried to like throw me off the trail by pulling into somebody else's house. So I'd go around the corner and I waited there in the car. And then sure as hell he came back out and then drove off again, so I followed him again. Yeah, it never really came to anything. It was really weird, but it was spontaneous.
That is your life.
That is a waste of...
It wasn't a waste. I would have been asleep. Sleeping is
So never mess with you in the traffic.
Exactly.
no, but
Just don't mess
there
with
was
it.
no violent intent. It was just a bit of fun.
Okay. What would you do if you could get away with anything?
I don't think I do too much differently to what I already do, to be honest, you know? I think it's quite, I get to do quite a lot of what I want to do as it is.
I think I'd do trampolining naked. But that would be.
I don't think I would. I think it wouldn't be. I don't know.
Sorry, it would be very unattractive, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't be something I would.
I wouldn't want to do it with you.
That's not very nice.
No. I mean, I wouldn't. I know. This is awkward now.
Yeah. Well, I think I would quite like to. I don't know. I'd like to go shopping with no one else around. That'd be
Yeah, actually, just get I was going to say I'd quite like to see what, this is going to sound really weird, but what people do on their own in the house. Just because, like, I don't know, like when I'm on my own, I'm like, just like doing just weird.
You want to spy on people? That's what you want to do.
Spy on people. Yeah, that's what I want.
What would you do?
I think I would rob the Chanel flagship store or something like that.
That's great.
So I would not be so nice and go naked trampoline. So we are on naked already. So name one celebrity you would like to get naughty with.
Oh,
there's so many.
We're not
I just need to pick one.
We're not
Naked oranges, okay.
No, I know.
But like 80s Winona Ryder.
80s Winona Ryder, I guess.
Yeah. Scarlett Johansson.
Mine would be Taylor Lautner, the guy that plays Jacob in Twilight.
Or how about Ryan Gosling in that new film as well?
La La Land.
Yeah.
Doesn't really do it for me.
You said this. We had this conversation, didn't we, about Ryan Gosling? He doesn't do it for you. It's
Very
weird.
strange of you.
That's very strange. It's Ryan Gosling.
He's very handsome in that new film.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying he's not handsome.
I guess it's not your cup of tea.
No, no, no.
Okay. Scarlett Johansson's a big one for me, I think. In like Lost in Translation era.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's a
Good shout.
yeah.
Good shout.
How about Leonardo DiCaprio in
Like 90s Leonardo DiCaprio.
90s Leo?
Really?
See,
How
that-
can you resist that?
I wasn't asking you a question.
That was a statement.
Like in Romeo and Juliet, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's everything I think.
Okay, so but they are all old now.
Yeah.
I know, but everyone these days is, actors are difficult, aren't they, these days?
Yeah.
Famous people.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Oh, Charlie XCX.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah, I think she's great.
Okay, so you need a time machine before you can get naughty.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. What does the year hold ahead for you? Ahead hold? No, I think you understand me.
Yeah, we
What
get it.
does
we get
the
it.
year ahead hold for you?
I think, no. We're going to go on tour. We're going to America next month on a 2-week tour, and then our record comes out, and we go on our headline tour of the UK and Europe. We've got some big stuff planned over this summer, but I can't talk about that yet. It's not announced. And we've got a very busy year.
It's
this
a very
year.
busy year.
Very exciting.
Busy is always good. So, did we had some Instagram questions or
Not questions, but greetings and all this stuff.
Oh.
So, yeah.
greetings to you? Thank you for
Hello.
watching, and bye bye.
Goodbye.